The heart of Texas, no weather to speak of, sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
The Giants offense ready to go to work, and they'll do so behind Daniel Jones in his 6th season now out of Duke.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
Throwing, Jones. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Jones on the RPO, going to get it out to Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Well, the Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott. On play action, Prescott.
It was fun getting ready.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Off play action. Jones. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. No gain, and it's second down. These two teams met up earlier in the year back in week 4. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Second and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Right there. First down.
Now Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw is Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah. Here we go. Right there.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Prescott. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Prescott now. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary to about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. That's complete. Hits Neighbors. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. His throw incomplete. The Cowboys at 9-2 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Throwing. Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Prescott to throw it. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Sheds off the tackle.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants now are going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now Jones, a final shot before break. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow. The second ever Black Friday game. The Raiders, Chiefs from Arrowhead. Even more good matchups to check out in the late afternoon.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That is caught by Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From the 27, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense and Daniel Jones set to take over again. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Micah Parsons providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Jamie Gillen down as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown This is now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. Back now in Arlington. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Here we go.
Now Jones. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early. And sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5.
There we go. Right check.
They'll set up to throw, and that's Elliott, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Here we go, 46.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right check.
Now Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. They'll look to throw again. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson, 42 yards. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Jones throwing for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Elliott. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that one, CeeDee, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Jones. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. Micah Parsons dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Connecting with Johnson. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
He's got Johnson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Prescott to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing here, Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.